Jesus Christ!
Hi.
Kill tracks.
Oh my god, dude! No, come on, get him, get him, get him! What are you doing? What are you doing? Shoot the guy that is alive!
How's it going, everyone? We are here on Automobilista 2, which is a mouthful, so we're just going to call it AMS2 after this. Today, we're going to do a couple vintage F1 races. Since I got into F1, my biggest interest has been the vintage cars, which are not in a lot of games. They were in like the F1 2020 game and the 2019 for the classic cars, but if you look at the Steam keys for those, it's just ridiculous to buy those games. I've watched movies like Rush, which followed the legend Niki Lauda in 1976, which followed his crash at the Nürburgring and all that stuff. I even watched live races that I could, I guess not live anymore, but races that I could from the 90s and the 2000s that were on YouTube and stuff like that, the F1 app. In my research of F1, I have found multiple crazy fireball crashes.
He ripped the car in half.
Wow, there's Roman Grosjean.
Unbelievable.
Crazy overtakes.
We believe it's for Fisichella, the current leader, and then Michael goes to the inside, tries to block the line in 130.
Oh my word!
And Alonso having none of it, straight around the...
Going to be last on the brakes. Leclerc has that inside line. Perez goes off the track, cuts the chicane. Off goes Leclerc. Through goes Hamilton.
And even crazy one line said by the drivers.
Yeah, but I mean, it's always if right. If my mom had balls, she would be my dad. So, yeah.
But the biggest fail was I got into, I guess, just the sim wheel in 2020 or 2021, and I know I bought the F1 21 game, and we know how 21 year went down.
Accident. Oh, and it was the merest of touches, but it was enough. And look how the wheel has come loose.
Watching that Abu Dhabi race between Max and Lewis, that is definitely what got me into the sport. I watched that and I was like, I see why people are hyped about these races. Like, that was an amazing battle between Lewis and Max on that last lap.
Checkered flag as the crowd roar the drivers on to the final lap of this race, and Verstappen sets after Hamilton. Is it going to be a first world championship for Verstappen? Is it going to be an 8th world championship for Lewis Hamilton? Down into turn 5 is Verstappen, far enough back, he's going to make the lunge down the inside. Hamilton sees him coming. It's a late lunge by Verstappen, who takes the lead of the race. Here comes Lewis Hamilton though, down the back straight. He's got a slipstream. He almost touches Verstappen. They almost make contact into turn 9. Verstappen stays ahead. Of all the drama, of all the controversy, of all the magic moments in Formula 1 in 2021, it comes down to this. It's going to go the way of Max Verstappen. Mercedes not happy. Red Bull will be delighted. They have shared a brilliant championship battle, but the championship can only be won by one, and it's going Dutch in 2021.
But I missed that. His whole 3-year reign after that, I started really watching in 25. I think the first race I watched was Canada of last year, where Oscar and Lando crashed into each other. In honor of Silverstone race of last weekend, we're going to be going there to where F1 got their start in 1950. This game has a crap ton of tracks, modern and classic. Like, if we go to Silverstone, we can go to the bottom and find the 1975 historic track, which is not 1950, obviously, but I'd assume it is close as we can get to the 1950 track. We'll probably be using the Gen 2 just because they handle a bit better. and I'm not going to spin out every 5 seconds. Alright, all these races we're going to be doing 10 laps because 1, I want to actually finish the race, and 2, I want this video to not be 3 hours long. But we're going to make the AI skill 95, AI mistake standard, AI aggression high. This is the coolest thing about this game. Every driving game, the AI just follow the driving line. In F125, I found that the most impressive, that these AI actually fight each other and have battles on the track, and they're really difficult to overtake sometimes. But in this game, when you turn this aggression high, it is insane. There is no reason to drive online when you have AI like this. These guys block the inside line, they race each other, they race you, they overtake you when you're not thinking it, everything. It's crazy. I've not seen AI like this, and I love it. We're gonna get into that, and we'll see you there. We are gonna be probably just doing no qualifying and doing a first to last kind of thing. What I do want to show is how insane the audio is. Oh, we went the wrong way. This is so good. Honestly, it's like fucking too loud for my headphones. Dang it, I don't know how to fucking start this, guys. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Come on. Ooh. That guy's insane. I pushed him so wide. I'm not even mad. Not even sorry. Maybe I'm a little sorry. Ooh. Okay. Okay. This is where happens in the last couple of laps. Like, the car just does not hold up anymore. Does not do the same turns that it just did before. As I dive bomb it on the inside, as I'm worried about braking. Hey, I mean, the top two are right there. I gotta get them.
It's the last 2 laps. See, like, even the AI are, like, missing their braking points and shit. Let's go, that's P1. Alright. Woo! I win. Cool down lap. This is also a thing. I don't feel like I've ever seen a game that has a cooldown lap. Maybe iRacing, I'd assume, would be the one that has it, but other than that, I don't know that name.
Alright, for the next race, we are gonna go with the 70s cars. There you are. Alright, let's do the McLaren. 1974 with the McLaren. Right. Like the last race, we're gonna do a lap around. Folks. Woo! Excuse me, gentlemen. Okay. Sure. Ooh. That one was a little too much. Alright, up to P10. Let's go.
up to P6. We got chased it. Hang it. Let's go. Thank you. I needed to take that whole section flat. If I was gonna win this. I love that. Let's go. That is P1 in Austria of 1977 or 75, 74. P1 in Austria 1974. I'll do the classic. I don't know what that means. Alright, third race. We're gonna do Alonso's R25. We're gonna hopefully try to recreate the clip that I showed earlier of him passing on the outside on 130R. Alright, this is the year of the V10 engine, the most iconic sound of all of F1.
We really don't know. We didn't get any long runs yesterday. Oh, that sound is just so good, man. I mean, it's the greatest sound of a racing car ever. What? I hate that they got rid of it.
It's pretty get on track. Stuff audio.
block the line into 130R. And
Let's go! High speeds with them. Alright, that was the last race. I was saying stuff, but my mic didn't pick it up over the loud ass engine of the V10. But anyways, this was a lot of fun. I might do a career mode out of it. That would be really cool. Maybe like the 70s cars or even this. I really love driving this. But until then, we're definitely gonna finish the F126 DLC career mode that I started. And we still got Pacific Drive as well, so keep an eye out for those videos. But until then, peace.